the work on non-cobalt addition promoters. So those are two ones which we are marketing. We are trying it out with some multinational companies. We have peroxide coagent. We have non-staining homogenizer. We have carbon black coupling agent, which I'm going to talk in due course of time. And we also have polymer bound chemicals. These are all products from Calcutta. Now coming to Baroda. So this Baroda has got again 9 verticals, 8 verticals here. We have HMMM. Now we got probably India's, if not Asia's, largest HMM manufacturing capacity of about 24,000 tons per year. HMM resins and dispersions. We make HMT dispersions, which are HMT with silica, etc. We make black homogenizers similar to structural 40 ms. We have huge volumes for 40 ms. Ozone protection wax, which we'll cover later, but we make all varieties of waxes. Almost about 20 SKUs will be available for waxes, what we make, for different customers meeting their different requirement. And we have phenolic resins, which are reinforcing phenolic resins, with cashew nut shell base or tall oil modified or straight phenolic. And we also have HMT mixed pre-blended resins. Tread enhancement additives I discussed. These are poly-MS resins for traction. We have polyterpene and terpene phenolic, which are sustainable resins. So this is coming up as a sustainable part of tread enhancement resins and being used by tire industry. Gum rosin, okay, we are also providing gum rosin in pastel form. So we are converting it into pastels and asking people to use it as a free-flowing, which are requirement for automatic weighing system. We also have adhesive resins, which are for adhesive. So this is a chloroprene rubber adhesive resin. So these are total product verticals we have. We have about almost 75,000 tons capacity in both the plants, and which is going to be touching to about 100,000 tons by next year end. Now, what we are marketing in North Zone. Okay, so on the right, you can see distribution partner in North Zone are Rashila Synthetics, which is a gold sponsor here. Okay, we have Amit Agarwal, another people also there. We have Sanil Chemicals based out of Amritsar. So they are all agents over here. Okay, the product we market in this area is homogenizers, rub-on 40 and Technic NSH, which is kind of non-staining homogenizer. Process aids, various varieties of for a process aid. Techifier, which is equivalent of SP1068. HMMM, we have, HMMM, we got resorcinate resin, which is RF resins. We have dipping resin, reinforcing phenolic resin, and waxes. So these, we also have got special wax for this region, which is 1220B. Next. This I'll cover later. Coming to homogenizer, some technical information on homogenizer. Okay, these days, because of optimizing cost, compounds are basically driven out of 3,4 elastomer plus reclaimer rubber, varieties of ingredients. So you need to have homogenizer to have a consistency in dispersion and product consistency. So that is what is used over here. Homogenizer is for process consistency. So the arrow has shifted, which gives less bagginess, good extrusion, good coloring, good mixing, good less energy, etc., and enhanced stack and green strength. So basically for improved compound consistency, mixing, and processing. That's the basic kind of activity what homogenizer does. And we have various active kind of advantages, like reduces rejects, defects, mixing efficiency, productiveness, less energy, etc. are there. So there are two rub-on 40s similar to structural 40 or flow polymers P400, which can be used effectively for blends of almost all key elastomers, and non-staining for color components like shoe sole, etc. We have non-staining homogenizer. Okay, these are process aids. Okay, so we say these are the key ones which are being marketed in this area. I say ZA73 is one which is peptizer, processing aid, and also overcuring inhibitor. So it's kind of reversion resistance. We have activator for reversion resistance. We have carbon black compound processing aids, high silica filled. So that these are what 100 PHR, 120 PHR silica, people are using ZF254M, which is zinc free. Again, some people use it in for marketing to Europe market. They need zinc free. So those are things. And for improved flow properties, we have ZF16, ZF742. Coming to crucial compound where people find it difficult to manage is wax. So cracks in the products occur because of the crystallinity of the rubber compound, cured material. But those are what the wax does is providing static protection against ozone, not the dynamic one. So this blooms and forms a layer, and this layer has to be there during the service to give the static protection. But you see the fourth Corky dot, which is optimum wax bloom to avoid poor appearance and product performance. Now, wax has to bloom. So bloom to take place when required. So not during storage. So product has to be free from blooming till the time it is sold to the customer. But needed when it is in use. So it has to be there when the product is in use and should come out to the surface and bloom. We have got the waxes, which is 1220B, 1220. We got single model. Okay. So as I said, we make about 20 kinds of SKUs for waxes. So we match the carbon distributions where we have got monomodal or unimodal waxes. Similar to Antilux 654 is on the left side, which is 1244. 1253 is being used in ozone quite significantly, which is a bimodal wax, which gives a long range protection. So the 1253 is a long range protection, low temperature to high temperature for a longer duration. So those kind of wax, again, depending on the requirement and depending on the application, we can formulate or we can substitute, or import substitution is possible for us. Now the new technical topic, which is, I thought I'll share some new technical insight. Okay, we talked about silica and silane coupling agent in tires, and requirement of low rolling resistance and traction, etc. But for truck tires, truck bus radial, heavy commercial vehicles, light commercial vehicles, heat has been already a kind of major challenge. Heat build-up, low rolling resistance, etc. requirement, but with natural rubber and carbon black, it is not made as a mandate. But recently, since 2021, the mandate has been there in tire regulation that even truck bus radial are also come under tire regulation. So we have to give some low rolling resistance compound for tires, truck tires, which are typically made using natural rubber. So we have hydrolyzed compound which help carbon black with natural rubber. So Technique CCA, this is our marketing name, which helps in interaction between carbon black and natural rubber to give coupling. Now this coupling is not cross-linking. This coupling is just simply hydrogen bonding, which favorably influence the rolling resistance heat buildup. We'll share some information on that. But it is helpful, going to be helpful for low rolling resistance, for low heat buildup, natural rubber and carbon black compounds, or even for conveyor belts, energy conveyor belts, or maybe good for even energy efficient vehicle these days. So it could be, and the moment you have low heat buildup or extra resilience, it gives you better product life, low aging, deterioration. So life will be there. Accordingly, it will help sustainability because consumption will be lesser. And it will be low energy during use. But yes, because of the hydrogen bonding, you have increase in the viscosity. So viscosity creeps up almost about 30%, 40% because of this. But that viscosity is not impacting the properties. The mechanism, I will not discuss much about it, but it's a basically pi stacking mechanism, which is a kind of stacking between two aromatic structure of carbon black that gives and reacts with the hydrazide, and the electron deficient aromatic ring reacts with the natural rubber, forming a total cross-linking. That's the mechanism for hydrazide. And what we have used this, and we have developed our own hydrazide molecules to facilitate the process and reducing the heat, even the viscosity. So there are two grades. You have got CCA 25 and CCA 28. One is for maximum, I'll say maximum reduction in 10 delta or rolling resistance factor or rolling resistance coefficient for conveyor belt. Another is reasonable reduction in 10 delta and reasonable reduction in rolling resistance, but good amount of reduction in viscosity. Not reduction means increase in reduction in viscosity. So we'll share the evaluation request. Here we did our evaluation at our rubber application center in Calcutta. Formulation was natural rubber, carbon black, stearic acid, zinc oxide, and carbon black coupling agent was a blank 0, and carbon black coupling agent 25 and 28 as 4 PHR in the study. So there were 3 compounds evaluated and compared versus blank. Now this graph summarizes the basic. If more details are required, we can certainly share anytime with the people who are interested in. But this the graph, which is CCA summary, you got 10 delta reduction almost by about 35% in the CCA 25 and about 20% in CCA 28. Same way, rolling resistance factor or rolling resistance coefficient, for which could be used by conveyor belt industry, it goes down to almost about 20% and 25%, etc. Yes, the Muni viscosity rise about 35% and 11%, which can be taken care of. But the basic advantage is you get good amount of reduction in 10 delta, which has been really validated by maximum of the tire industry across, and they are seriously evaluating implementation. Okay, so summary, basic, we are rubber products, many tasks to perform by the compounder, but there are few rubber chemicals which may reduce the adverse impact of variability of raw materials on products, process, properties, and help in reducing impact of less controllable parameter. And that's where the TWC group comes into picture. To summarize, finally, there's a group leading rubber commodity manufacturer, specialty about 70,000 tons per year, which is going to increase to 100,000 tons per year by next year. Processing performance requirement, enhancing solution provider, we make homogenizer, rubber processing aid, adhesion promoter, endiozone and waxes, techifiers, etc. 19 product vertical and new compound carbon black coupling agent. Yes, TWC is at your service, work with you and have win-win situation by substituting imported chemicals. Yes, we've been substituting many chemicals in India and provide special rubber to chemical basket. No need for running around. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vikram Sharma. Questions to Mr. B.B. Sharma.
Yeah, there is
okay, yeah, there is a, please.
You could say we can take it during break. Question there, Mike.
Yeah. I'm Hardik from Cabot, and interesting presentation. So,
thank you.
One question is, you have mentioned about the rolling resistance and improvement. So, what is the impact on the physical properties?
That's not changed. That's what, say, the basic idea you're getting is tensile, elongation, modulus is within plus minus 5%.
Okay.
Okay. This is like you're playing with the arrangement part of it. That's it.
And people generally use the different grades of carbon black to manage the rolling resistance part. So
the reason why I've used this, because we have used other grades also. We use N330, we have used 234, we have used 110 also. The reason is, this is the one which is used for truck bus radial or even 110, okay? 114, 115, sorry.
And you mentioned the Muni viscosity is going up. So
yes, that is because of the, as I said, no, because the arrangement of the molecule, it's not a cross-linking. So you're getting kind of stiffening effect, but that stiffening effect is only till green stage. Cured stage is similar.
And what is your feedback on the high ash content and that impact on traction?
Traction will be going up, will be going down.
Okay.
But see, the traction we got tread enhancement resins also, because right now I have not gone through into that.
Those part, okay.
That is a different case. See, first requirement for truck bus radial right now is to reduce rolling resistance and heat buildup.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Any more? Okay, I have a question for you, sir. Okay. Okay. You have presented a number of products. I can see that TWS Group produced a number of rubber chemicals and additives. Can you talk about the current changes in the REACH regulations that industry should be aware of?
REACH, the industry which I am dealing with, primarily they are aware of what are the changes. In fact, we are directly or indirectly supporting them in achieving whatever way. Like if I say the development of polyterpene resin and terpene phenol, that's because people are moving towards sustainability.
Yeah.
And terpene phenol is, okay, about 17-18% sustainable, whereas your polyterpene is almost 100% sustainable.
Yeah.
So that way we are working out.
Yeah.
Even we are talking about, the IIT people said, no, lignin base. So we are working on lignin base also processing aids. We are working, but that is, we come as a kind of a, we are working closely and developing new molecules. Like carbon black coupling agent also is an outcome of proactive thinking with working with industry.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Any
Thank you, sir. Please stay. I request Mr. Peram Prasad Rao to kindly present the memento to our speaker, Mr. B.B. Sharma. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our session chairperson, Mr. Peram Prasad Rao, has requested to capture this moment with you all. So, sir, please go ahead.
Guys, you have a wonderful crowd here. I'd like to take a good picture. I do request you, all of you, to stand up, okay? Or maybe come closer. And all the wonderful organizing team, come forward in the front, take a nice picture. Where is the photographer? Please, sir, yeah? And maybe I request our chief convener, Mr. Sarin, sir, stand here so that selfie with Mr. Sarin. Okay, stand here, sir. Where is the photographer? Okay, yeah. Can I want him also in the picture. Can you? Well, we stand here, sir, maybe. Yeah. Guys, backside, can you stand up? Can you stand up, guys? I'd like to have a nice picture. Come on, guys, please. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Beautifully captured moment. Now, may I request Ms. Rachita Bhatt, who is a partner at Trilegal, to kindly come on the stage and present the memento to our session chairperson, Mr. Peram Prasad Rao. Ms. Rachita Bhatt. Let's hear a big round of applause for her. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Bhatt, and thank you, Mr. Rao, for beautifully chairing this session. So here we come to the end of technical session 2, and now is the time for a short tea break. It's going to be a 10 minutes tea break, and we reassemble here for technical session number 3. So see you all in 10 minutes, which is 4:20. At 4:20 p.m., everybody be here. Thank you.